moving on. It is time for Daily Top 5. And growing up with a Nigerian father was quite an interesting experience. Sometimes we do wonder if every Nigerian father belonged to a sect or cult, where they were taught how to act because of how similar they do things. Maybe it was even WhatsApp group safe because at this point. But anyway, some of us even think they are too serious with life and need to relax and unwind just a little, right? Even though they act tough, they have their soft spots too. Aww. At times, they can be the funniest person you know. Let's take a trip down memory lane as we talk about 5 signs you have a Nigerian father. This is Daily Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch me.
Number 1. When you never catch him in the kitchen cooking.
Wow.
To several Nigerian fathers, cooking back then was like a taboo that they always believe as the head of the house. It's not their work to be in the kitchen. When his wife teases him to cook, that's when you hear some things like, so my family can think you've turned me into a handbag, Abby. The only time you can see dads in the kitchen is when they want to take fried meat while mommy is cooking.
Wow, is this Shade Father's Day?
Yeah, we can...
Yeah, I the crazy thing about this conversation, I like the way it has changed in a way. You see males, you see guys even entering the kitchen and helping out.
Impressing babes.
That kind of thing, like let me eat breakfast in bed, all that business.
Hey.
But back in the day, nehi.
So are you saying all our mothers not have breakfast in bed? Now, wow.
Did they?
That's so sad.
So the thing is that...
Did they? I doubt it.
I doubt it.
No. I think I'm going to defend you, fathers. Don't worry. So the thing is that you might not see them often, but there are some special days. My father, for instance, used to enter the kitchen. You know, it was only my father that pounded yam in our house.
Okay, yeah,
like,
I've
never seen my mom pound yam. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
It
that
was
one.
only my father that pounded yam in our house. And some Sundays, and I used to really like my father's fried egg. Like there is a special way he used to do it. Yeah, so yeah.
You try.
Now, wow.
Shout out to fathers.
All right, now let's talk about this. So when his only companion is his radio. Radio is one of the most important appliances you find in a Nigerian home, and Nigerian fathers don't joke with it. To this extent, to the extent that he knows radio channels by heart and can state the time for different programs.
Legit.
And my father, yes, my father was really on this table.
Yeah.
And maybe it's one of the reasons that I don't know that I fell in love with radio. My father had this transistor radio that he carried about. You know, you dare not say anything. Like he looks at you like this. He has the rapt attention, like focused, and it's just.
And it's really crack in their ear. They don't mind though. With the crack that is doing, they still put it in here.
That's where they get all their G's. They know that at 5 a.m. there's Kumbaji Direct.
I tell you, Kumbaji Direct.
And there was that one radio that all our fathers had.
That transistor
there was that,
radio,
yeah, there was that one with the. Then you now raise this thing, you now pull it up.
Yeah.
All right. So if you want to know if you have a Nigerian father, find out if he has a reserved seat or chair for himself.
Oh, God.
So there's always that special chair that no matter the visitor, a Nigerian father will retain the seat for himself.
Yeah.
How the chair feels more comfortable than others is what I do not always understand. Some of us do fall in love with daddy's seats, but you can't be caught sitting there anyway.
That's the truth. I remember, I can remember the setting right now. And when my father was always sitting, and when he was watching NTA News, 9 o'clock news, and then you dare not say, he looks at you like this, it is just one look.
And focus.
And you arrange yourself.
That chair one legit dining table, he has his own chair. Yeah, all of us had our own chair, but his own...
You had your own chair in your house?
So it's a place you just gravitate towards normally. Like once you come down, it's just...
Okay. You see that one there.
That is daddy's chair.
Even when your friends come, like, get up, come and sit down. Like, no way.
But the funny thing is that, I don't know, maybe it stemmed from that, but, you know, my former house before I moved, now there's everything. I used to have a special chair that even if you're a visitor,
you cannot sit there.
If you're sitting down there, I'm just allowing you. Like, I'm looking at you like this time. It's my house, but I'm still looking at you like...
Body go they bite you.
But why was that, though?
I think there is one that is just always very comfortable.
There's a throne. It's a throne factor.
Yeah, everything is the same. The chairs are the same.
They have that. This is my own throne in this house.
This is my spot. It's in front of the TV. It's in front of the TV.
Yeah, best angle, best.
And you cannot even argue with them because if you're sitting down, you not say, it's my father's house now. Can't I sit down anyway? Come on, stand up. Now let's move on already. When he claims he was always top of his class, those Nigerian fathers are always top of their classes, while leaving us wondering whose fathers were those ones that came last in school. To make it worse, they keep reminding you at every given opportunity they get, especially when you do not do well in school. You go hear them, and that is the what?
Yeah.
I think I'm one of the lucky children to have seen my father's results.
You're
Are you
very
serious?
lucky. So you can use it,
Like,
use
you
it
actually
against
saw
him.
your father's result.
You used it against him, Abi?
We're looking for, what was I looking for?
But did he do well?
Was it cufflinks or something?
Did he do well?
It was average.
Okay,
like,
okay,
it wasn't failing.
It
It wasn't first.
Yeah.
It was not first in class.
Like they all claim.
But it was just like,
Yeah.
just, so I'm like, so now this way they hype, see, it's like as if,
But did he ever tell you that it was first in class?
normally no.
Tell me you use it against him once in a while.
Before.
My own father.
I think it's that one chance that we
My
didn't get.
own-
We don't see anyone.
Me, I think I'm one of local few. I don't know why he had it.
I don't know why I am still intact mentally, because my father used so many things. My father would say that I did not even choose to go to science class. My father could not comprehend it because my father was a science student.
Oh,
so my
yeah?
father would say, why are you giving yourself issues? 2 + 2 is always 4. You arrive as a definite, not that you're going to be writing literature and you can be off point. So he couldn't understand. Like, he felt that was simple. And he couldn't understand why I chose something that is difficult.
Different
So
from,
to
yeah.
him, it was like, what are you?
Yeah.
I'm just
sure.
trying to imagine Onipot sitting down inside one lab somewhere now. I for do
I don't even know. He must start with bank.
And this
Like,
I don't know be talking to this thing. So you want to withdraw 500,000 naira? No problem. You know, I'm going to go and study. They don't give me my money. No, but you know that the method to do the no.
So Nigerian dads, I'm the first in class. I'm the first in class. Which person, Papa, actually can't carry
last?
Were you talkative growing up? Were you?
Hello.
Okay, thank you.
Hello.
So I don't know whether,
Don't know why
because
we are
maybe
here.
some people even changed, you know,
Yeah.
because some people are very quiet. My father would say, they write it on all your report cards.
Like you were not doing the same.
Yeah.
Please.
No, we knew where we were coming. But we knew where we needed that fire.
But right now, people are encouraging parents. If you have a
Yeah,
child like
yeah.
that, the child will need it. Definitely
Yeah.
leave her. Leave him.
her
Let them
express
express
herself.
themselves.
True,
Like, don't kill that fire.
All right, number 5 on our list of how you know if you have Nigerian daddy is when he comes in and everybody disappeared. Why are you running? If you don't want to know who you are, but once you hear, I don't want to know who you are, but once you hear, daddy is coming, everybody literally disappears.
Yes.
Because there will always be something to complain about. So instead
True.
of having to answer 5 questions in 1 minute,
True.
disappear.
So I think it was my
True.
brother who
Yeah.
had an accident while running because of my father's horn that he heard.
Oh.
So you know how you are running and then maybe
Everybody,
you just hit something.
everybody knew
Like,
their parents on. I knew, even from all the cars, like you know that he's coming. So whatever you are doing, if you are outside and you get caught outside,
It
you're
is
in
distinct.
trouble.
Like
so
you would know.
just run.
Just
Don't
run.
let your mother know that it's coming. So that then my mom always does that. So she would deliberate. Come upstairs, come and do your assignment. I want to play with
I love your
friends.
mom for that.
Then what she did, I think she did it more than once, locked the door. So the person where they try to run from, come in, why are you outside? Oh, they locked the door because we were playing outside. Yeah. What happened afterwards?
It is how your father's horn cannot sound the same
Yes.
as your neighbor's horn
Yes.
for me. Like, there has to be a difference.
My sister, my own was when we used to watch Decoder. When we want Decoder, they say don't want Decoder. We now know that, okay, it's coming back around 5 something. We'll now carry fan. We'll now off the thing. We'll
Because it will be hot.
We'll now be fanning. Because when he comes back, he used to touch it.
Like the hell? Like
So
why?
once you hear that, and you know there's pee, 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 pee,
Yeah.
pee, pee. Once you hear that, you know that benzo, that you know, once you hear that thing like this, japa,
nearby.
japa, eh?
But that's too much work for fathers back in the day. Like, because you just want to catch me to know if I've been reading my book or doing my
I think it was
You're not going to touch it. Who put this thing on? Who has been watching? Like, come on, man.
You know, my father's explanation for that, actually,
Come
that
on.
I got to understand later in life. My father would say, if you go to a neighbor's house, and he will tell you in Yoruba, he will say, when you go to a neighbor's house and they say something is missing, do you know that there is no soap, no sponge, that you can use to bath yourself and you'll be clean, because everybody is a thief. Like, nobody will be... Like, okay, so did you go to that... So you stepped into their house and now they are looking for something.
Oh, problem.
How do you... So you will not say it in Yoruba. I don't know if anybody will say, Jackie Ekailie. So Eka is like a type of ant, like that black ant. Jackie Ekailie kuma taindi. Like, Jackie what? Ekailie kuma taindi.
Translate.
The black ant,
what?
like Jackie Eka, the black ant in your house. Let it actually bite you every time, and you make you sit back in your house.
Crazy, man.
That's extreme.
Nigerian fathers. I think I even dragged my dad recently.
Are you serious? Where?
We're watching football fan, and we're just laughing randomly. I said, you remember that I should have been playing football now and be making money for you, but back in the day.
Shots fired.
Read your book. Don't you want to become a doctor?
Shots
Read your
fired.
book. After they play for Chelsea club now, they bring cash. They make money. Not Man your Arsenal, because they will not win trophy. And
No, it's not my business.
So Chelsea Football Club, you win trophy, you make money for the club. I would have been doing that right now. But no, you will be pursuing your children to go and be reading their book. And I like it now that these days, parents, when they see if you are going this way, maybe loving music, they will get you musical instruments, or if they see that you love football.
Me on that guitar that year, they use me catch crews still. Don't worry. Let me not drag anybody.
I shout out to the parents still, because I know that so many times, because sometimes as you're an adult now, you can actually relate. There are so many times that you did not know something and then you got better for it.
Yeah.
And that is why so many times there is no manual to this parenting thing. They did not know, but now they know better, so they will not encourage you.
About the Chelsea coach now, the coach on that something, because, okay, I'll still be a player. Okay, we'll go on a quick break and we'll be back to wrap up the show.